They kind of was it so warm.
Come on, I got you.
No, there's one more.
One more? Okay.
All right. Good afternoon, boys and girls. How are you doing? Good. Well, my name is Kelsey, and the first thing I want to say is that there's a very special person in the audience who's my niece, Serenity. She's over there, so I want to say hi. I'm her aunt. But my name is Kelsey, and I work at the American Red Cross. And I don't know if you can all see this, but if you look on my back, can you guys all see that red cross? Yes. Well, that's the symbol for the American Red Cross. And if you ever see that on a truck or on somebody's back on a vest, that means they're there to help you. Now, the American Red Cross does a bunch of different things. We have blood drives, we teach CPR classes, we send messages to soldiers overseas. But the thing that I'm going to talk to you about today is what we do with the fire department. Now, the most important thing we do on a day-to-day basis is we help with single-family fires. So if your house burns down, we will be there to help you. We will be there to give you money for food and clothes, and we'll be there to give you a place to stay. We'll help you get into a motel. Also what we do is we'll be there to help the fire department. If it's a really hot day, we'll be there to give them food if they're hungry, or water and Gatorade also to help them stay healthy and help them not overheat. So that's what we do, and I'm going to need 5 kids from the audience. Now we're only going to pick people who are sitting very still, sitting up straight, sitting quietly. So my helpers are going to pick 5 kids. They're going to pick 5 kids, and we are going to talk about how to prevent a house fire. Now, Fire Marshal David is going to talk to you about how to have 2 ways out. We are going to talk about how you can prevent a fire. All right, so on these posters is 5 very easy ways that each one of you can go home and you can talk to your parents about these, but how you can prevent a house fire. All right, let's flip over the first one. This one right here. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah. Let's all scoot back.
Guys, why don't you scoot back past the black line? There you go.
All right. All right. Now, I'm going to say this, and I want you guys to repeat after me, okay? Never play.
Never play
With matches.
with matches
Or lighters.
or lighters.
Now, this is probably the most important thing that you guys can do. I'm sure you guys all know what matches and lighters look like. You should never, ever touch them. Even if you think you're going to go pick them up and give it to your mom, that is not a good idea. You need to leave it right there and go find an adult and tell an adult. All right, let's flip over our second one. All right, never cook. Without an adult. Now this is an important one for 2 reasons. Number 1, you could start a fire. If you accidentally put the paper towels on top of the cooktop, or you have a gas stove and something happens and it catches on fire, you should never ever cook without an adult because it can start a fire. The other reason is you could just get hurt. There could be boiling water, you could get burned. It's just very dangerous in the kitchen. So that's a really good one. Let's go to the third one. Never put anything over a lamp. Now, even if you're really, really tired, you have had a super long day, and you go home and you put your backpack down and you throw your jacket. If your jacket accidentally throws over a lamp, guess what? That could catch on fire, because it could get anything you put on the lamp could get really hot and it could catch on fire. So you want to make sure and never put that on top of a lamp. All right, let's go to our fourth one. Never stick anything Into an electrical socket.
Into an electrical socket.
Good job. Now you guys look like just really smart kids, and I'm sure you all are old enough to know not to do that. But maybe you have a little brother or a sister, and a lot of times parents will have those little plastic safety plugs that you put in there, and that covers it up. But if you don't have those on there, you want to make sure and never stick anything, because that can spark and it could start a fire. All right, let's do our last one. Make sure you have a working smoke detector in every room. Now this is something you need to go home and talk to your parents about. Some of you have huge houses, some of you have little bitty houses, but whatever your house looks like, you need to make sure you have plenty of smoke detectors that will keep you safe. And you also need to make sure that your smoke detectors have a battery in it. So go home, talk to your parents about these 5 things, and you can do your part to help prevent a fire. Now,
when the smoke detector goes off, you're going to come over here to your door and you're going to feel your door. And if your door is hot, where are we going to go?
Out the window.
Out the window. Now, when the smoke detector goes off, you want to crawl down on the ground on your hands and knees. Everybody feel the door when you get it. So, no, not yet. So, everybody act like you're sleeping. Close your eyes. You can't wake up until you hear the smoke detector go off. Eyes closed. You're supposed to be sleeping.
first grade, he's making videos. We need to close our mouths.
Okay, hands and knees on your hands. Feel the door. Come over here and feel the door. Everybody feel the door. Now, if the door is hot, where are you going? Out your window.
Okay, one at a time, okay? Come on.
Nice and
Watch
slow.
your step, watch your step. Okay, I got you. Come on. I got you. Come on.
Good job. Come right over here. How many are in there with you?
Come on, I got you.
Okay, let's watch them. Make sure
There's a fire. Yes.